Mr. Kaberuka, I'm coming to you last before we take the conversation to our colleagues in the room, because it is their view as well as their aspirations that we would like to reflect and understand. In the bag, you have a unique position to try to accelerate and effect some of the policies and dreams that we're talking about here. You have a 10-year vision. Maybe you can quickly give us that, at the same time, perhaps helping us put in place those mechanisms that we've been talking about that will be required to take us there from a bank perspective.
Sure. But listen to Leila, let me say to the young people in this room, there is a speech by the former president of Tanzania, which he gave in the South African parliament. I think it was 1997, maybe Dr. Zuma was there.
Yes, I was.
This is what he said. He said, each time European leaders come to see me, the Tanzanian president, they ask me, but how is Burundi? How is Sudan? How is Somalia? And then he said, but I answer, but I'm a Tanzanian. They said, no, you are an African. And he says, initially I could not understand this. Because he said, if I met Tony Blair, I would not ask him, how is Chechnya? How is Moldavia? But then he says, maybe he has a point, because for the foreigners, when they look at us, you are Rwandan, you are Tanzanian, you are Zimbabwe, it doesn't make sense for them.
You all look the same.
In fact, he says, not looking the same. No, it's deeper than that. He says, what is Tanzania? It's something I created in my lifetime. All these countries were created recently. For the world, we are Africans. So this single market thing is not sentimental. It is existential. It is something we have to do. And I think we're wasting too much time. So since you ask me what the bank does, we spend a lot of money on these regional projects, whether it is power pools, whether it is highways, whether it is facilitation, centers of excellence, because we believe that is the existential problem for this continent. And I think if you look at Europeans again, they fought World War I, World War II, they gave up, they came together. Now they're very strong. True. So I do think that there are many things we should do, but for me this one is fundamental.